Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Polygon Matic, whose current price stands at the $0.8974 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 0.83%. And in this video I want to give the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances. So if you're interested in such content, make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. Polygon Matic from the all-time high has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, which has now taken us to around the $0.32 mark, and from there we have started seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side, and I believe Polygon Matic has done the minimum that we expected that ABC correction to do, and soon we might see this pump in this Elliot wave, having a wave 5 taking us back to an all-time high. But before that plays out and we get to an all-time high, we need to see a first wave to the upper side, which I have a target area here on the charts between the $1.96 mark and the $1.58 mark. That is within this yellow target, and that I'm basing it on the Fibonacci's. So if I use the Fibs, connecting the low down there to the all-time high, that gives me the minimum target area for that first wave between the Fib level 0.618 and the Fib level 0.5. And within a wave 1 to the upper side, I also expect to see fractal waves in formation, and that is the movement that I want to discuss in this video, because here on the Polygon Matic chart we have started to see fractal waves in formation to complete that first wave to the upper side. So if I jump to the 4-hour chart, from the moment we made that low at around the $0.32 mark, Polygon Matic has been trading within this Elliot wave count over here, which is a fractal wave for that first wave to the upper side. And I believe at the moment we are in the formation of a wave 5, and I want to get into details about these waves. From the moment we made the high of that wave 1 to the upper side, we started seeing a nice retracement to the lower side in a wave 2, and if I use the Fibonacci's to try and see whether that wave 2 has done the minimum that we expect a wave 2 to do, connecting the low for the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, that should give us the minimum retracement of the wave 2 between the Fib level 0.618 and the Fib level 0.5, and you can see this wave 2 has done that. We went to around the Fib level 0.382 and then started seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side in a wave 3, which I had a target area here on the charts within this yellow target at around the $0.93 mark, and that I was basing it on the trend-based Fibonacci's, connecting the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, then dragging the Fibs to the low of the wave 2. That gives us a target area at around the 1.618 Fib level, that is at around the $0.93 mark, and Polygon Matic respected that. We even overshooted that target area to the upper side and went to around the $1 mark, then started seeing a very nice retracement in a wave 4. And because a wave 4 is a retracement of the wave 3, we can use the Fibonacci's to try and see whether the wave 4 has done the minimum that we expected it to do using the Fibonacci's. So if I connect the low of the wave 3 to the high of the wave 3, that gives me this target area, that is this yellow target right here between the Fib level 0.618 and the Fib level 0.5, and you can see that Polygon Matic respected that in a wave 4. We came down to around the $0.78 mark, then we started seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side in what I can now term as a wave 5, and within a wave 5 will be composed of fractal waves. So what is information here, we can now name it as a wave 1. So this can be our wave 1 of that fractal wave within a wave 5, and what is information right here down to the lower side is a wave 2. Then we might see a wave 3 to the upper side, then a wave 4, and then a wave 5 to complete this 5 wave to the upper side. If I focus here on the first wave of this fractal wave to the upper side, you can see that we made a high right here, and that would mean if this is a high for that first wave to the upper side, then we should expect a retracement to the lower side in a wave 2, and we can use the Fibonacci's to get a target area for the minimum that this wave 2 to the lower side can do. So if I use the fibs connecting the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, that gives me this target area between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.382. In this retracement to the lower side in a wave 2, you can see the price came into this blue target area. Then we have started seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side in what we can term as a wave 3. So the low for the wave 2 of this fractal wave might be in, and what we are seeing at the moment might be the formation of that third wave to the upper side, and we can use a trend-based Fibonacci's to get the minimum target area for that third wave to the upper side if we assume the low is in for that second wave, and that gives me a target area within this yellow target at around the $1.32 mark. So I expect us to continue pushing higher to finish the formation of a wave 3 to the upper side before we see a wave 4 and then a wave 5. And that brings me to the key scenarios that I expect to play out on this chart. It's possible that the price of Polygon Matic might continue pushing higher, and in that movement I expect us to break above this key area of resistance at around the $0.95 mark, and once that happens I expect to then find a retest of that area, and once that happens then we can continue pushing higher. And once we make a high above this high that we made for the wave at around the $1.02 mark, then we can say the breakout is in, and we might continue pushing higher and go to around the $1.308 mark to finish our wave 3 to the upper side. And in between here we also have key areas of resistances, so we'll need to take into account the key areas of resistances that we have in between there, manage to break above them and have a successful retest of those areas. It's also possible that the low for this ABC correction, this wave 2 might not be in, and if we do not manage to break above that key area of resistance right there, it's possible that we might see a little bit of a pullback to the lower side, and in that movement maybe we can push back into this blue target area and maybe go below the low that we made for the wave 2 right here and make another low, and even maximize that blue target area, lose it, and maybe go to around the $0.78 mark where we have our next key area of support. And if that plays out, then I'll have to adjust my wave 2 to that new low that we make. Then at that key area of support I'll expect us to find support and then see a nice reversal to the upper side, manage to break above this key area of resistance once more, have a successful retest, and then continue pushing higher in the formation of a wave 3 to the upper side. So those are the key scenarios that I expect to play out on this chart. And if I also take a look at the indicators here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 48 mark, and that would mean we have massive room to support the movement to the upper side, that is break above that key area of resistance and even continue pushing higher. And if we also get rejected, that movement here on the RSI will still be supported. If I also take a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have printed a bullish cross, and that would mean higher prices could be coming our way, and it's possible that we might be able to manage to break above this key area of resistance and even continue pushing higher and knocking higher prices. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.